Upon entering Chapter 9, Fort Rigwald, in this 0 speed FE8 Ironman, we have a new unit in the form of Tana, who has 0 speed, which would normally be a blessing because green units are not known for their impeccable decision making. However, here she serves to be annoying by being able to do nothing, and thus just prevents auto-end turn from working as usual. This is what usually happens on this map, and has nothing to do with her having 0 speed. When we open up the door to the inside of the fort, we recruit Amelia. This is great, because even though she, of course, has 0 speed, she brings with her a speed wing. I'm not going to use it on anyone unless it helps me to reach a key threshold for not getting doubled, but if there end up being multiple options, I am very concerned about what chat will express their preference for. At this point, Gilliam deals with most of the reinforcements completely safely, with 1 and 2 shots, taking no damage from the physical enemies and one-shotting the magical ones. I am successfully bribed to use Amelia, so I decide to train her against a priest who I box in, and a cav who I poke to death after having him first break his weapon on Gilliam's face. During this slow process, Colm eventually unlocks all the chests, getting us 2,500 gold and an ocean seal, which we will be using on Ross. Upon reaching the boss, Geb, I remember that he only has 1 range. I decided to have Arthur train on him until all of his tomes break, and then have Ross kill him. This entire experience takes 132 turns. Naturally, we are now on a bound to return once more to the Tower of Volney, where I am not surprised to see that chat has voted for Amelia to become a knight, with money being paid for her to eventually become a great knight. While I do get her several levels, I am, however, limited by how we don't actually have a knight crest, due to me having used the Chapter 7 knight crest on Gilliam. Still, we might be able to get one from Chapter 10 if the green calves all survive. The operative words here are might and if. I think it's unlikely. Since we're already here and I do direly need somewhat competent units, I decided to get Ross to level 20 and then promote him into a warrior, since I let chat vote on his promotion option. Anyway, this means that he does not gain any speed upon promo, and so will likely have a grand total of 1 speed for the rest of this playthrough. Still, even though Artar is not level 20 for promotion yet, I am incredibly bored of visiting the Tower of Volney, so we will only return here if it's needed to train a unit that people want me to use in the future. If you're interested in the progression of this run and aren't already, please do consider subscribing to the channel. In addition, I'm streaming this Cursed Iron Man weekly on Thursdays at 6:30 PM UK time, which is 1:30 EST, so it would be cool to see you there, with a stream actually starting 30 minutes after the release of this recap video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, have a good one.